let us understand about types of encryption techniques wherein we have symmetric key encryption as well as asymmetric key encryption. Symmetric key encryption uses same key for encryption and decryption, whereas asymmetric key encryption uses different key for encryption and decryption. Considering this example, to convert the plain text into the ciphertext from the sender side, he will use an encryption technique which uses key K, and this ciphertext is transferred to the receiver. Now receiver, to understand this, he need to convert into the plain text. This plain text is converted by decrypting with the same key. Here key K is used to encrypt from the sender side, and the same key is used to decrypt from the receiver side to get back from the ciphertext to the plain text. Now comparing with asymmetric key encryption, what happens here? The same process, but except at the encryption technique, we use a key which is not same to decrypt the same ciphertext. Here to encrypt, we use K1. To convert from the ciphertext to the plain text, that is decryption, we use K2, which is different from the K1. Now, this symmetric encryption is faster in execution, whereas this asymmetric encryption is slower in execution, as it is less in complex in symmetric, so it uses less computational power, wherein we have the more complex algorithms are used, which consumes a lot of computational power in asymmetric encryption. Now, the sharing of key could be the problem between the sender and receiver in symmetric key encryption. For example, here the sender uses this key. The same key which is used for encryption should also be used for decryption at the receiver side. Now, along with this text, the sender should also send the key to the receiver. This sending from sender to the receiver could be a problem. Comparing with asymmetric key encryption, we use a private key concept in here, because this sender will encrypt with the public key of receiver, this is a bit advanced topic which we'll understand later. For this asymmetric key encryption, just remember that private key concept is used for your understanding of what it is. So here the private key and the public key concept will be coming into the play, wherein the receiver's public key of receiver is used to encrypt. Once it is encrypted, only receiver can decrypt with his private key of receiver. So this concept is used, that also helps in achieving confidentiality, authenticity, and non-repudiation in asymmetric key encryption. But in symmetric key encryption, only confidentiality is achieved. Talking about the examples of this, for symmetric encryption, we have DES, AES, wherein we have also triple DES. We'll discuss about these concepts in the further videos. Also in asymmetric encryption, we have Diffie-Hellman, ECC, RSA, etc. I hope you have understood about asymmetric and symmetric encryption techniques clearly.